Hello everybody, welcome back to Eerie Arachnids. We're going to do part 2 of the August feeding video. We're going to start with this lovely female Brachypelma albopilosum. There she goes. Always an easy feed for her. I did feed the female Tarantula marinus that we paired the other day. I just fed her. I didn't want to lure her out to feed her. I just let her feed in her burrow. So a good shot of her. Now you look in the camera. You're looking at a tarantula right now. Yeah, there we go. There's my lovely camera skills. Looks like she's got quite extensive white hairs, which actually they're not. They're like tan or brown. They just look white in the camera. So that's a very bad way to say, you know, a tarantula is or an albopilosum is a Nicaraguan, because the lighting that you could use to take a picture can very, very much affect the way that the actual tarantula looks. And like I said, she looks completely white. She looks a lot white. She doesn't have the brown carapace and really, really dark everywhere else. But her leg hairs are not white. They're brown. But she is a Nicaraguan. So, okay, let's move on. Okay, so we're going to try and feed Constance. See if she's interested in eating. Oh, yeah, she is. Beautiful Brachypelma humori female. Yeah, find that fang. Trying to, oh, there you go. Ooh. We are going to try and feed Obi and Milagro, which is the other two humoris. Both of them molted not too long ago. We're also going to try and feed Norman, as I don't know if you guys can hear that crunching going on over there, but I sure can. Put a little microphone there. You're done crunching now, aren't you? Okay, now we're going to have the two Nandu Colorado Bolosis, and this will, hopefully he'll eat this time, because he hasn't eaten yet, and he needs to be paired. The Lasiodora paribana will be fed. Like I said, Norman we're going to try, Obi we're going to try, Milagro we're going to try. Probably the Chilobrachys, not the Chilobrachys, the Stradajars darlingi female we're going to try. Nandu Colorado Bolosis, Ornithoctinae species Laos female. And those ones, I'm probably going to try and do the Chaetopelma olabaceum too, or olabaceum I should say. Okay, let's move to the next. Okay, next we'll try the Lasiodora paribana and see if she'll want to eat. Oh yeah, goodness, she is so hard on hits. You can feel that all the way through the tongs. It's like goes all the way up to your shoulder. Just hits that hard. She's my land shark. She's a pretty decent sized girl. Well, I'm not quite sure lengthwise who actually is the longest tarantula that I have. I think the brachypelmas are the thickest tarantulas that I have, or not the brachypelmas, the albopilosums, I mean. And the Nandu Colorado pilosas are pretty thick. She's still kind of thin, but she's close to being, overall lengthwise, one of the biggest. And I have like 7 or 8 or 9 more of these little babies here, which I really don't intend on keeping. I might keep Solo, the one that I found that was all by itself, and then get rid of the rest of them. A couple of them are going to be in the auction coming up, so. Okay, let's move on to the Nandu Colorado Velocis and see if we can't get Mr. Grumpy Pants to eat. Okay, so here he is. We'll see if he's actually going to eat something for a change. We can actually get it to him. And that's my answer again. This is what I've been going. This is a sperm web, by the way, as you can see. So he's ready to go, but he is just not interested in food whatsoever. He's ready to go with the female. I just can't get him to eat. So he's going to be a treat to corral into. I think I'm just going to do side-by-side enclosures. Maybe we try and get that now. Oh, yeah, now you're going to flick at the roach. Okay, let's get the female and see if we can't get her fed, and then we'll be doing a pairing with these two, like real quick like. Okay, so we're going to try and get this lady to come out, get this. Did you actually get it in there, or are you just threat posturing it too? Sorry, I didn't do a very good job of coaxing her out. I probably should have just brought her out, but she's so, believe it or not, for as big as she is, she's freaking quick. Really, 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 really quick. And she hits quick. But this is good. We'll get this feed in her, and then we're going to pair them this weekend. See, that he doesn't want to eat at all, so I'm hoping that he just has her on his mind. And although I haven't heard neither one of them drumming lately, so that's kind of odd. I wish I could get her to come out. I don't think I can. I could try, but I doubt it. Come on. Everybody'd like to see you. Not sure. Got your mouth full. Come on out. Come on out. There. That's not so hard, is it? Yeah, in all honesty, I think he's actually just a tad bit bigger than she is, but he's real leggy, so it's kind of hard to really gauge that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so here's Norman. He seems to be doing okay. We'll see if he's actually hungry. What that? Oh, that just warms my heart. I think we're going to get him through. I was real worried. I really was. I didn't think he was going to make it at all. And just a little bit of TLC, letting him recover. And here he is now, what, just a couple weeks after we thought, or at least I thought anyway. I know a lot of other people are like, no, he'll be fine, he'll be fine. But here he is eating a nice sized dubia, so that makes me happy. I'm real happy about that. You see how black he is now. He's black. There's no more brown in him at all. And he's struggling with this. I'm not 100% sure that he's actually walking perfectly fine yet, but, or if he ever will. He's He's meandering around here trying to find a place to take his little food in here. Sorry about my crappy camera work here. I don't know, he's fighting it good, so he's staying up on it. He's not losing the fight whatsoever. He's got those fangs right through that left fang, this side here. He's got that right through the top of that roach, so. I know a lot of people have been asking, a lot of people were concerned about him. Him and Cheeto seem to be the two of the most popular ones on my channel. Now, of course, Cheeto isn't very observable. Now she's in that other enclosure than the one I put her in. She hasn't come out to eat. I just fed her today. I put worms in there. She didn't come out to get them. So I'll have to check tomorrow and see, or later today, and see if she actually got them or not. But yeah, she's being a normal Philippine tarantula underneath a bunch of webbing and just hanging out. I just gave her a nice spray down. This was my big test with him, was getting him to eat and, you know, getting him through this meal. Not just, you know, not him just attacking the meal, but actually getting through the meal itself and, you know, being able to eat, because you always worry about other things like their sucking stomach and things like that. But, oh, there goes our light. He seems to be doing A-okay. Some water. And then we will change lights and move on. Okay, so we're progressing in the molt cycle with Declan here, and you can see he's turning goldish, and he is definitely Nicaraguan. So, are you going to eat? Interested in this, but you don't want to eat it? No? Okay, you don't have to. I mean, that's fine. Alright, well, we'll leave Declan alone and move on. Okay, so the next one up is the female Ornithoctone species Laos. Hopefully, I'm sure she'll come and get this. It's just a matter of, are we going to see her? There she is right there. Man, she's just simply unbelievably gorgeous. Let me give her a second one, because that one's kind of small. See if she'll come out for the second one. I actually really would like to get her out of this into something more square. Somewhat see her there, huh? It's so hard because of where she's at and the way that the lighting is. Well, one of these days we're really going to give a really good picture of her so you guys can actually see her on film. Okay? Let's see if we can entertain Obi with a roach. Yes, we can. Oh, you're going to go down in there. Come on, you got to come back out. That ain't right, dude. Just like diss the whole audience. Come on. You're coming out here whether you want to or not. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're not budging, are you? He's like, heck no, man. This is the first time I've eaten since I molted. I'm not coming out of there. And he's not either. He's not coming out. I'm going to put him off to the side and see if he does come out, and then we'll get him back on camera here. I got him here. We're going to throw some water in there. Need to fill up my water sprayer. Alright, let's try and feed the E-Camp and see if she'll eat. And then we'll work on some of these mini football helmet display case tarantulas. So we still have a little Amelia. He'll eat. He always does. Okay, folks, here is the Serrated Jarus Starlingi female. Oh yeah, it was awfully quick. I was hoping she would actually come out to get that, not just... Oh yeah, she's gone too. She's not just sitting there, she's all the way... Well, she's down there, but... I don't know if we'll be able to see her because of the way the light is. Probably not. Well, we'll see if she comes out again. If she does, then we'll bring her back on film. But we got to see a quick yum, and then that's it, huh? Okay. Probably do one more. Okay, so we're going to end here with Kevin. With that, Kevin? Oh yeah, you just had to get it off there, right? Couldn't do it off the tongs. Another one because it's small. So this is, you know, he's one of the reasons why I was so excited to get the female in, because she's quite bigger than he is, and he's a male. So probably still be a while before I can breed either one of them. Whether, I don't know how she is. She molted on May 6th, is what Amy told me. So I don't expect her to molt again until next year, and I don't even think he'd be mature by next year. But we'll see how things go. Hopefully someday. The babies are very, very, very tiny, and they take forever to grow. A long, long, long time. Hey, Mr. Kevin, can you, no, don't attack the tongs. You have food. I just want you to be seen. So there he is, Brachypelma albiceps, Mexican golden red rump. We'll probably do a feature video with her and him sometime once she settles in and she's more used to her enclosure, or if I have to move her out of there, because that's all she's doing is climbing the sides and I don't like it. Substrate's dried now, everything should be good, but she still seems to be hanging on the side. So if she doesn't quit climbing, I don't want to risk her falling, so we'll take her out of there and put somebody else in there, and then put her in whoever's spot. Like maybe Constance will move over there. We'll have to see. But yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the Brachypelma Amelia video prior to this. That was filmed during this whole thing, but I decided to do it as a standalone because it was a pretty good video on its own. So if you guys watch it, if you haven't, go watch it. It's pretty good. A lot of struggle with the Amelia and a big size roach. So we'll be doing some more feedings in a few days. I have to check my Epibopus rufescens. I haven't seen it since I moved it into this enclosure, and I really don't. I don't feel right about it. The way it's not eating the roach that's been put in there, and I'm kind of worried about it. So we're gonna take a look at that one, and then we're gonna move Declan into a new habitat, and he'll be in the same type of enclosure that you saw the female Brachypelma albopilosum in. So they'll be side by side with each other, and then we'll figure out who we can move into his enclosure from there. So have a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and happy keeping.